Stoves. Very important when you're camping. You want to be boiling water, cooking your food, and not having to worry about having a campfire. So a stove is a great thing to have. I have 3 stoves that I use actually. One is the Jetboil SUMO. This is probably my favorite stove just for the convenience of it and how quick things work with it. It uses the canister gas. So one of these little things. It's great. You can actually store that inside the Jetboil, and it's just a perfect little system. Amazing. Then I have the GSI Pinnacle. Tiny little thing. Fits in this tiny little bag here. It also uses the canister fuel, so you do have to carry that, and you will have to carry a pot, but you can easily fit this inside your pot, and it takes up a little less space with a pot and the fuel than the Jetboil would. But this is a cool little thing. It hardly weighs anything, so I'll use this if I'm going backpacking for sure. I also have an MSR Whisperlite. I've had this for a while. It uses liquid fuel. I've been using this one for years and years. It's pretty lightweight, but still you've got to carry the fuel and the stove. But probably takes up about the same amount of space, maybe a little bit more than my Jetboil does. But I've been using this for years. It's great. It's great for cooking things. You know, if you have to simmer, you can just turn it down and let it simmer. Problem with this, because it's the liquid fuel, you've got to pump the pressure into this and keep maintaining that as you're cooking as well. So, but it's a good little stove. Also, a great thing about having this extra fuel, if you need it to help you light a campfire, you just pour a little bit of this in there and you can use it as a fire starter as well. What I wanted to do was just do a quick test to see how each of these perform in boiling water. So I am boiling 500 milliliters of water in each of them and timing it to see how long each would take at full power. So let's take a look and see what the results are. The GSI Pinnacle, easy to use. You just light it up, stick your pot of water on top. This turned out to take the longest of the 3. It took a total of 3 minutes and 9 seconds, give or take a few seconds. The Jetboil, hands down, was the winner. These things are designed to be very efficient in the way they use heat. Two minutes and 4 seconds to boil the Jetboil SUMO, 500 milliliters of water in the Jetboil SUMO. I also tried it with the attachment for a regular pot, which you can put a regular pot on. I do also have a Jetboil pot, which is what I used on top of that, which is pretty good at retaining the heat as well. And the boil time was the same, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. The MSR Whisperlite came in second. It was a little less time than the Pinnacle. It took 2 minutes and 56 seconds to boil 500 milliliters of water. So there you go, just a little bit of an experiment with my stoves just to see how they perform in boiling water. And there you go.